Hey, welcome back to our continuing debate night coverage. We obviously had a technical problem. I want to show you Dana Bash's piece, taking a look at how Governor Mitt Romney has been preparing for the debates tonight. Let's take a look.
CNN has learned that Mitt Romney's mock debate sessions are 2.5 hours long, an hour more than the actual debate will last. The reason? Romney sources say debate prep is so intense, his aides carve out breaks for him to decompress with his family. Inside Romney's debate boot camp, moderator Jim Lehrer is played by longtime advisor Peter Flaherty. At the opposing podium, President Obama is played by GOP Senator Rob Portman, who spoke exclusively to CNN.
You have to be a little mean sometimes and kind of, try to get under their skin.
Portman is the Republicans' go-to guy. In 2000, he played Al Gore and Joe Lieberman. In 2004, John Edwards. And in 2008, he was so in character as Barack Obama, he really upset John McCain's wife.
You have to tell me the story about Cindy McCain running out of the room crying.
Cindy McCain, who I love, and she was very good about attending the debate preps and, being with John. At one point, literally walked out of a debate prep. And I don't mean she marched out. I mean, we knew she was walking out on purpose because I was, kind of going after her husband.
It was too much for her to take.
It was a little too much. She still doesn't like me to this day.
Romney's been getting that Portman treatment for more than a month.
After the, hour and a half or so is over, I want to, kick him out of the room.
Sources close to Romney say this is his danger zone, his tendency to get defensive, which produces gaffes. Remember this?
You're simply wrong.
It was true then.
No.
It's true now.
Rick, I'll tell you what. $10,000?
We reviewed Romney performances with his debate coach during the GOP primaries.
Is Mitt Romney coachable when it comes to that?
Absolutely. He is a great student of political debate. He works very hard at it.
Fred O'Donnell says CNN's Jacksonville debate is proof Romney is a quick study. Watch this exchange on immigration.
All I want to do is allow the grandmother to be here legally with some rights.
Our problem is not 11 million grandmothers. Our problem is, all right.
Why was that so powerful?
Because it took Gingrich's argument and showed the absurdity in one line.
CNN is told there is a ritual to Romney's debate prep. After each session, Romney's inner circle, including Beth Myers, Stuart Stevens, and Ed Gillespie, spend hours going over Romney's answers with him to see how he can improve. And it's not just what he says, it's how he acts and reacts.
You have to figure out how they're likely to express themselves, what the body language is going to be like.
Portman learned that in 2000, getting ready to play Al Gore by watching his debate tapes.
He got kind of physical, he sort of stood up like this, and Bill Bradley was a pretty big guy, but Al Gore kind of got right in his face. And so in the debate preps with Governor George W. Bush, this is in 2000, I did that. And Governor Bush's reaction was, of course, he's not going to do that. That's ridiculous.
But can you get things done?
But that's exactly what Gore did.
And I believe I can.
Did he actually practice the nod, or did you just
no, he didn't take
warn
it
him that he was going to physically approach him?
I think the point is that Governor Bush was ready for it, and that was not a high point for Vice President Gore.
That's fascinating that they knew that Gore was going to try to sort of physically approach him.
That's right. As Senator Portman said, it's because he spent so much time studying Al Gore at the time, studying his debates with Bill Bradley from the primary season that year, that he watched how he got really invaded his personal space.
Research, it's all about research. So how does Governor Romney, we know how he now has been preparing the last couple of days and weeks. How does he prepare in these last hours or last day or so? We're
told that tonight he went to the Cheesecake Factory with 4 of his sons who are out in Denver and some of his grandchildren. But what his aides say is that in the hours before, what is critical for him is to get into the green room, to just be with his family and some of his friends, and to have levity and to have relaxation. And that is the most important thing, to get psychologically ready to just be relaxed.
So he doesn't need to be by himself and just sit and focus. He likes to be around some people.
No, they say that it's important for him to be around his family because he's very close to them. But the one other interesting tidbit is that right before all of his debates, at least during the primary season, he had a moment alone with his wife, Ann, and they prayed before he went on stage.
Really interesting. Dana, thanks very much for the reporting. Now, when the presidential candidates take the stage soon for their first debate, First Lady Michelle Obama has admitted she